Hey folks, welcome back to Ed's Garage. Today marks the first day of our 2-week road trip with our 2022 Rivian R1T. If you didn't already know, I had just recently bought this, recently is about 6 months ago, and this will be our first major road trip with the vehicle. Now, we have done, I believe it was about an 800-kilometer road trip through the Rockies, but this is gonna be next level. We're starting at the very southern tip we're starting here. We're driving to the very southern tip of Vancouver Island, which is basically like the Victoria, British Columbia area, that's capital BC. And then we're going to be driving north from there, but we're going to be zigzagging through to different locations on Vancouver Island. So it's going to be quite the beautiful trip. Now, the Rivian R1T has a range, maximum estimated range of somewhere around 500 kilometers. Unless you're driving really slow all the time. We won't see that because I am on BF Goodrich KO3 tires. They're a pretty aggressive tire tread and they're great for off-roading, which is good because we're going to be doing a lot of off-road camping. The whole point of this trip is to try to stay off-grid as much as possible. So in any event, what we'll probably see is more like about 400 kilometers of range or 280 to 320 kilometers of range off-road. That's sort of expected anyway. I am going to put a little bit of air in the tires and pump them up just a wee bit, just to cheat a little bit and get a little bit more range. So I'll do that before we go. But I just wanted to give you a quick tour of how we've got this set up here. So if you have a look, obviously the front trunk offers a lot of storage, which isn't something that you would get in pretty much any gas vehicle. So that's pretty handy because we do have a lot of stuff packed. For a 2-week trip, you need to take quite a bit. On the rear here, we have, as you can see, my bodega cooler fridge freezer. If you guys are looking for a bodega, if you're looking for a fridge freezer, these are awesome. Just go to bodegacooler.com and use the Ed's Garage discount code to save some money. But yeah, check this out. I'm gonna open this up here. So right now it's actually running off of 120 volts just because I'm trying to conserve as much battery power as possible. But the plan is to actually run this off a small battery pack which will be charged by the truck. And that way when the truck is turned off, the small battery pack will continue to run the cooler. So as you can see, we've currently got the fridge at 4 degrees and the freezer at -19. Now that's Celsius. But look at this, this thing is packed, completely full. It's got a nice little LED light. These are awesome, awesome coolers. Yeah, I've got all my camera equipment. I've got another cooler there that Josh and Kaylee, who are coming with us, are going to be borrowing. By the way, it's going to be Josh, Kaylee, myself, my wife Leslie, Peter, and Jing. That's going to be the group of 6 that we're taking here. So, but as you can see, I've got the rear bench removed and a little platform there built up. I've got that on my how-to channel, how I did all of that stuff. And then back here, I actually have a shower. And this is going to double as our sink faucet. So we're going to have a little table set up right next to it here, and then the shower will basically slide onto this little tab right here and act like a little sink faucet. Up here, I'm gonna have a towel hanging, and of course, this is what we're gonna be sleeping in. This is actually a slider, which I'll show you once I've got it set up tonight. Inside right here, right now, I've got mattresses. I say mattresses because it's 2 foam mattresses, a couple of pillows, blankets, sheets, that sort of thing. And then behind that, I have some of our dry food. Dry food, sound like it's cat food or something. I have some of our non-cooled food, as well as a propane tank for a propane fire pit, and a bunch of other stuff. So it is packed to the gills right now. What's really cool though is I'm able to pack it all up and not have anything sticking out. I've always loved having an EV. I love having an EV truck with all of this extra storage. I mean, I didn't have to have a whole water tank system. There's 50 liters of water inside that tank. So I mean, that's a ton of water. And if I wasn't taking all of that, obviously I'd have this entire gear tunnel of extra storage as well. As a matter of fact, there's a little bit of extra space in there that I can use for other things. In any event, we're going to be hitting the road pretty soon here. Our first stop is Josh and Kaylee's place. We got to drop off that fridge freezer. They're going to be joining us in a couple of days on the island. So it'll be just us and Peter and Jing for the first couple nights, I think. But yeah, after that, we'll head to the ferry and we'll see you again.
What you doing?
Checking a video. We're heading to the Sooke potholes. It's S-O-O-K-E potholes, and it's essentially a river that has these huge pools worn into the rocks, eroded into the rocks over time. But it looks like there's going to be 1,000 people there because it's fairly close to the city of Sooke, which is right outside Victoria. So I don't know how long we're going to spend there, but that's where we're heading.
Careful, there's spikes under one. Not a whole hell of a lot. There's some awkward stairs.
I was expecting more. I'm disappointed.
I was expecting a little more circular.
That's
All right, we're at our first charging stop. Peter and Jing are off looking for a Petro-Canada to fill up the gas tank. Yeah, so the Sooke potholes, probably the biggest meh of this trip. Honestly, pretty boring. Well, we're on the dirt. We're on 4 Bay Road. No idea where this goes, but yeah, we're looking for a camping spot. Preferably something that can see the ocean. Sun goes down in about an hour and a bit. Right now we're driving on stilts. The tire pressure is extremely high, so if we encounter any rougher roads, we're definitely gonna have to pull over and air down. But right now it's just Forest Service road. Definitely mosquitoes. All right, so no idea where we are. We're up some off-roady trail. We had a bit of a gatekeeper that we had to get through. Made use of the rock sliders a little bit, and we're still trying to find a place to camp. There's no chance of seeing the sunset at this point, I don't think, unless we get really lucky. But this road apparently has a couple of offshoots, so we're gonna check them out, and hopefully the next time you hear from me, it'll be at a campsite. All right, we are here at our first campsite of the trip. We've got the truck all set up, the bed's ready to go. We've got our little sink and shower thing all done and set up. We're just making some pizza on our AMZ chef induction cooktop. Check the description below to get yours. It is pretty awesome. But yeah, it's really cold. It's only about 13 degrees, which is weird because we're in the middle of summer. But we're about a half a kilometer up on top of a mountain, basically. So it's pretty chilly up here. We can see the ocean off to the side behind the camera. It's too dark to get on video right now, but tomorrow morning I'm sure we'll have a pretty awesome view. Anyway, we're gonna call it a night. We're gonna get a little fire going here with our campfire in a can, so not worried about setting off forest fires or anything like that. But I guess we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night. All right, well, we're just about to pack up. We all slept relatively well. The plan was never to hang around here for too long. We're gonna go check out one of the beaches next. Yeah, slept good. It was a little hot, even though it got down to what felt like around 13 degrees last night. It was quite warm in the canopy, a bit too warm actually, so less blankets tonight for sure. We got a weeny bit of off-roading to do, and then we're gonna head to the beach. somewhere between Port Renfrew and Lake Cowichan, and we have found our phenomenal campsite for the night, right by a beautiful river. I don't even know what this river is. Yeah, nobody here. Sunday night. Gorgeous. All right, we have made it to Lake Cowichan. We're here at a BC Hydro charging station right near a little train museum, which is kind of cool. We're at 79%. We're just about ready to leave here. We're charging at a lower speed now, only 55 kilowatts. But yeah, we've been here, I don't know, half an hour or so, got some water filled up, and then we're gonna head out and head to Nanaimo. And later on, we'll meet up with Josh and Kaylee. So for now, we're just about ready to pack up. Just running some quick little errands here, and then we're out of here. Alright, we have made it to Coombs Village and Goats on a Roof. Yes, that sounds weird if you are not familiar with the area. Please Google it. Alright, well, they're not on a roof right now, but there's some goats. On to the next place. Why are you following me? I got no stick. There's definitely worse places to have breakfast.
Oh my goodness.
Very, very cold. Holy. You giving up? It is very slimy, which is unfortunate. All right, let's go touch that waterfall. I'm happy about this. But I'm only here once, probably once in my life, so. Oh, God. I said I would touch the waterfall. That's the goal. Woo! I did not expect how difficult it would be to breathe right next to the waterfall. But of course, all that spray, you're breathing in a lot of water. so we're walking down to Elk Falls Suspension Bridge. We are just outside of Campbell River. And we're on day 5. 6. Whatever. Yeah. Wow. Holy moly. Yeah. We have some staircase here.
Wow, some naturally formed stairs.
What's under there, Bailey? This is perfect for Bailey, eh?
Bailey-sized caves.
No, I think we came from over there, yeah, not here.
Yeah, it looked like a in and out from 2 places. Kind of like elevated.
All right, where'd you guys go? Oh, there.
I see glowing eyes.
Hi, dog.
The rocks are interesting in here too.
Oh, Bailey, there are times that I envy you.
I know, right?
Baby, come back.
Bailey, get out of there, you weirdo.
Come on, baby.
Like something crawled up in here and died. All right, what's up here? Well, I'm going under you.
I ain't doing no slithering, but I'll do some basic crawling.
Bailey, come here. Bailey, come here. Don't get ahead.
I know you don't speak English, but you know.
Holy crap. Okay, it gets really tight here. Woo. You literally have to walk sideways.
Here I am.
Just stand sideways, it's a lot easier.
All of this is on camera, by the way.
Oh yeah, no, they're like no problem.
Yeah, it's really, I mean, it's, I would suggest you go down it.
First step in 20. Ah, she looks hilarious.
Be careful. Oh wow. Okay, this one's cool.
This is beautiful.
Cool. Woo! There's fish in here. What the heck? Little fish.
And insects.
Lots of insects. Like, look at how it's like the water is cut into the wall there. I mean, I guess that hence the caves, but
You want me to hand this to you?
Bailey's adding all these beautiful nature sounds to the video.
wow, look at this. Look at this. Like, this is just otherworldly.
What the hell is that crawling on the wall over there? Oh, that's a big spider. There's two of them. Oh my god. There's three of them.
Oh, actually, I didn't see it moving now.
Okay, I've had enough of this cave. I'm out of here. Oh my goodness.
All right, quick update. It is halfway through the trip. We are on Friday, August 1st, and yeah, I guess this is pretty much the halfway mark. We're in Port McNeill, and I'm just charging at a BC Hydro charging station. We've got two stations here, 100 kilowatt and a 50 kilowatt. but because I've already charged up to 80%, the truck has slowed down its charge, so I decided to move the truck over and connect it to the 50 in case anybody wants to use the 100 kilowatt. I am doing that because when we got here, there was another person, a very nice lady in a Rivian, and she was already at about 80%, and her charge has slowed down, and she was gracious enough to swap positions here, so she took the 50 kilowatt and went up a little further. The reason we're both actually charging to 100% or close to it is because next leg of the trip, there is not a whole lot of charging infrastructure. There's a couple of charging stations further north, and we will definitely be making use of those. But that's it. There's like 3 fast chargers further north from here. So, and there's still half of an island to go, and this is a very large island. In any case, Leslie is at the laundromat doing some laundry. I'm here with the truck charging, but that's not the only reason. I'm also making some lunch. Check this out. I got the inverter running, and I've got the induction cooktop heating up some pizza here for us. So that's kind of nice. Drop the temperatures down a little bit there. Hard to see in the sunlight. So far, the truck has been doing fantastic. I don't believe I've been a hindrance to the team here. The team, which is now a bit smaller because Josh and Kaylee unfortunately had to cut the trip a little bit short. But we're actually getting far better consumption than I initially thought we were going to get. So have a look at this. We've now done 1,671 kilometers and 3.08 kilometers per kilowatt hour. Now that translates to roughly about 400 kilometers of range. Maybe a little bit more, 410, 420. That's actually really good. And the reason that's really good is because a lot of that has been off-road. A ton of that driving has been on gravel roads. I would say easily 300 to 400 kilometers on just dirt. So I would have expected a worse consumption, but on the highway, we're actually getting really, really good consumption. Somewhere around 3.8, between 3.5 to 3.8 kilometers per kilowatt hour, which with the canopy on the back and the tires that, the type of tires that I have on there, the BFG KO3s, is spectacular. But I have been making sure to get the tires up to 35 psi, 55 psi every time, which is about 5 psi higher than normal. So not great for tread life, but definitely better for consumption. So seen some amazing stuff so far. Port McNeill is a pretty small little town, but there's a lot more to come. So hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. All right, we have made it to Gooding Cove. And that was him.
Oh, it's her.
We got our little tarp city set up here, and we are getting the first rain of the trip, which is unfortunate because it's the first time we've set up on a beach ever, really. I mean, an ocean beach anyway. But it'll clear up, I'm sure. So that's where we're at. This is what we got going. Tarp City, small Tarp City. Making hot dogs, drinking beers.